Hello, I'm Frisky the Beaver, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching. So today I am camping for 6 nights by myself. Constance and Jeffy is with me. They have to set them up still. I just got to the park probably just maybe 10 minutes ago. I set up the outside, put the jack legs down, and as well as put some Christmas lights up for the nighttime. Hopefully I put it the right setting for them to go off on when it's dusk to dawn. Hopefully that's the setting I put it on. I'm going to find out tonight if I did that. The noise that you're hearing in the background is the heater it's going. I have a few planned hikes for this trip. My sister could not come with me. She had to work. So, but it's a camping trip for myself. I'm going to be enjoying it as much as I can. The weather's supposed to be decent, I believe, tomorrow, and maybe on the chilly side throughout the 6 nights. Yeah, I'm just going to need to set up the trailer, the camper, I mean. Nothing much to that, but I do have to find something. I am definitely going to make myself a coffee because I'm a little thirsty, and set up for the night. And that's probably what I'm going to do, is just set up the camper and probably hit the sack. So I put the plexiglass where it needs to be. It fits, the handle works. If I don't screw the grate in and I pop out the grate, it's easier for me to move the plexiglass out than having the grate bolted to the plexiglass. So right now, until I get figured out how I'm going to do it to access it more better, right now it's not going to get the bolts. It may never get the bolts. I'm just going to see how it goes when I'm driving and not. But I can look into it. I can see the lights now. If anything does happen, I can read it in the dark or in any time of the day. More easier than actually having it covered with the thing. I may put another grate into it on the other side, but that's probably going to be more of a summer / spring thing to do, if I don't notice anything today, this trip. But yeah, it actually went in pretty well. The handle, I give the same handle that I did the 2 drawers that me and my father made. I can't find the handles that the camper came with, so it's okay in the store. If I ever do change the handles, I'll probably do the handles that I did buy for the camper, for the drawers and the handle. That's my preferred handles, but right now that's a side quest and may never get done, may get done, who knows. Yeah, so I am enjoying my coffee. I am somewhat setting up camper. Jeffy and Constance is right beside me. They were actually watching, cheering me on as I was pulling the sheets out, the cover out. Yeah. But so far it's been good. The campground that I am at, it's one of the few campgrounds in Ontario that does winter camping. I'm at MacGregor Point. Tomorrow I'm doing a hike / the shoreline, and maybe another hike. Depends on the weather and how am I feeling after the hike. But yeah, that's my day tomorrow. So so it's almost sunset, and this park has a sunset point. I know it's overcast, but there is some breaks into the clouds. So I'm just walking over to the sun sunset point just to see what I can get. I mean, nothing to hurt to see it. I'm going to expect it's probably going to be windy that side. I'm kind of busting my speed to see it. I don't know how much I'm going to get or not, but hopefully I get something. Well, good morning. It's the next morning. So after the sun set yesterday, I went back to the camper to get ready for bed. I was tired, but I didn't sleep well. Um, yeah. So then nighttime was actually okay. It wasn't that cold. I was just having problems with my electrical heater. I thought I had it at the right temperature, but I didn't. After midnight, that's when I figured that out. So I adjusted it. Now I'm on my hike / walk to my hiking spot that I want to do. It says it's supposed to be sunny today. So far it's overcast. It's actually not that cold. It's like 3 degrees. I think it's supposed to be like 7 degrees today. I'm looking forward to the heat of 7 degrees. Yeah, so far it's been good morning. As you can see on my left side is the park store of this provincial park. It is closed for the season. I would say it's one of medium-sized one. Park. My sister has got ice cream in there, and we have gotten wood in the summertime when we have came here during the summer. So I am at the trail that I'm going to do, but there is a first stop location that I am actually going to go to first. It's to see Lake Huron. There's a little cove that I've been to. I just want to see what it looks like in the fall time. It's probably another half an hour from this point. So right now I'm taking a trail that takes me to the coastline of this park on Lake Huron. I'm going to take that a look before I do the tower trail. I made it to my destination of the shoreline. I'm probably going to stay here for a few minutes to relax and take some pictures and get some videos. Then when I'm done here, I'll be heading to the Tower Trail hike and do that. I think my sister will remember this rock. I believe this is the rock she laid on when we came the first time. So I'm done here. I relaxed for about 20 minutes. I took a few pictures. I took a video. Yeah, now I'm heading to the Tower Trail to do that. And the sun has come up. But it's a little colder by the water. Otherwise I stay a little longer, I think. So I'm back at the trailhead for the Tower Trail. And now I'm going to be walking it. It says it's an hour and a half walk. It's about 3.5 kilometers. I could probably do it in an hour or less. Yeah. The sun is out now, so hopefully it's gonna get warmer. So along this trail, they have some information, signs talking about the ecology, the area as well. I'm almost at the tower. I'm probably just a few more steps, because right beside me on this side is the pond that the tower looks over, or looks into, whatever way you want to look at that. Whew. Nice bench to sit at, and then there's a down tree right in front of us. I'm at the tower, so now I'm gonna go on top and look over. So I'm done with the tower. I'm going to continue on this hike. I have one more place that I kind of want to see if I can do a video there. But yeah, I don't know why, but every time I do filming, I can hear somebody hammering. I don't know how many videos I have of somebody hammering in the distance a piece of wood. I don't know if the camera can get this, but there is 3 bald eagles flying up in the distance. I saw the white heads, so they have to be bald eagles. So right now I am actually walking towards the bird line. I think I'm saying that correctly. That's on the edge of the pond. I guess that's where they look for birds. People who bird watch. Remember, on my channel I do have nature videos. I hope you do take them a look. I would leave a link in the description below for you to check those out. Right now I'm doing a 10-minute series of nature scenes that I have come across or have filmed. Remember to like and comment on the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. for future videos of either my nature videos or my travel videos / camping videos. I just exited the Tower Trail. Now I am going to be heading back to camp. I think the sun has left me for the rest of the day. It might have just got slightly colder, but that could just be me. I'm not really sure. Onward now. Well, I took a break. Oh, I'm taking a break actually in one of the closed campgrounds. I'm at the point that you want to say, are we there yet? And I am not there yet. I'm just gonna take a few minutes, rest, have something to eat, because I did bring snacks with me for this case. And then after I'm done, I'll probably walk this loop and then head back to the camp. Then start heading back to camp again. But right now, I need a rest. And I'm very happy that they didn't lift the tables up that they do at some campgrounds. So I'm leaving the campground that I was resting. I actually walked it as well. I actually saw a few campsites that I would approve of staying for myself and with the truck camper. I definitely have to look at it on the map in the camper just to make sure where's the nearest comfort station, because this campsite doesn't have a comfort station but just have two, looks like 2-volt toilets, which is completely fine. I have no issue with volt toilets, but they are closed because they're locked up for the season. So yeah, now I'm heading back. Hopefully I can get back by 1:30 to camp, because right now it's 12:30. And I want to know what Constance and the others are doing. When I left them, they were taking a little snooze. Remember, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below for YouTube to know that you like my content, then it can go out to more people. I made it back to camp. Now I'm gonna go inside and relax and have probably a meal. So I made it back to camp inside the trailer now. I grabbed some food from my truck and from the cooler. It's 1:10 or 1:12, something like that. So it took me about less than 30 minutes to get here. It's good to know. No, wait, 40 minutes. Actually, took me 40 minutes to get here from where I was first. So I'm going to make something warm to drink and then have my lunch / dinner and relax. I may actually hit the Sunset Point again tonight if it is not too cloudy. I might just walk there anyhow just to see if it's cloudy or not. And hopefully it's not, because sunsets on Lake Huron is pretty, it's very pretty. So I'm blessed to have that access to see that. Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy lunch / dinner and relax. So I'm heading to Sunset Point It's about maybe 20 minutes to sunset. It's quite cloudy now, more than yesterday, but I'm still gonna go sit by the rocks and see if I can get a sunset in, or it would be too much cloud to get it. Well, that was a bust. There was no colorful sunset today. There was too much cloud cover. But I still stayed out there until it was sunset was over, roughly. But yeah, now heading to camp to get ready for bed. So I will catch you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's the Friday morning. We are getting ready to go for our hike on the old shoreline, or is it, what is it called actually? It's old, no. Yeah, it's the Old Shore Road Trail. That's what we're hiking today. Basically takes us where we are in the campground all the way to where we were yesterday, where the rocky beach is. I'm gonna walk to there. I kind of want to walk to the end of it, which goes to a road. I'm gonna walk that to there. Then I'm gonna walk back on the road and hit the same campsite that I had my lunch, my snack yesterday. I'm gonna hit that again. I want to walk the other two campgrounds on that side. Then I would walk back to camp. There's a third campground within this park. I might hit it tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know yet. Right now it's stopped raining. It rained overnight. I'd call it spitting all night, off and on. I started up again around 7:45 in the morning. It looks like it's done now. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore during the day, at least. So yeah, just getting ready, putting my cameras into my bag, my snacks for this trip, and yeah, then I'll be off. And probably be around 8:45 or 9 a.m. I'm going to start doing my walk, which I kind of planned for it anyhow. So I started my hike again. I started my hike on the old shore trail. The weather is still overcast. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore, but the trees have water on them, so I might get wet from them, but nothing much to do. It's a little gusty with the wind coming off the lake, but it's not cold. There's a chill to the wind, but it's not cold. So hopefully there's some tree cover will block it a bit. But the views of this park to Lake Huron is very beautiful. I am at the point that on the trail that I have never walked past. So yeah, next few kilometers of this trail, it's going to be new to me, and I wonder what I can see. It looks like it follows the tree line for a bit, so let's get out of the wind. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, please remember to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe on the video as well. It will help YouTube push my video out more. And if you're interested in the nature videos I do, there will be a link to my 10-minute series playlist. Take that a look. Yep. See, YouTubing can be dangerous. I literally impaled my head into a down tree. Well, this is definitely making the video. Please remember to make a like, a comment, and subscribe. See that boardwalk behind me? The last few steps almost wiped out. Oh, I might have hurt my shoulder, the one that I injured years ago. Oh, I hope not. That definitely was a scare that I was not expecting. So the nice thing about this hike, I can hear the waves coming from the lake. There has been only a few pockets of viewing areas from the shoreline. It's mostly tree cover. The terrain is pretty level, not hard at all. And it must look beautiful in this summertime, springtime. Since it rained last night, just only little pockets of mud. But if it rained heavier, I think it would be more mud on the trail. I don't know if you could tell, but I am actually where I was yesterday in the morning. 24 hours difference. It's a lot windier here, and colder. I'm going to see the trail goes that way a little bit more to a road. I'm going to go walk that, but I want to see if it's warm in the sun. If not, I'll be headed out that way. Then I'll be headed back to camp. But then I would first stop at a campground to look at it first, and then, you know how it goes. Now I have to head back the same way I came. Yeah. That actually was a little longer than I thought it would be. The last, I guess, kilometer or so of the trail. So I'm almost back at camp. When I get to camp, I'm probably going to have my meal, my lunch, my dinner, and just relax. I don't think I'm going to do the sunset point today. It's a little windy, so it's probably going to continue to be windy. That's one reason I might not do it. And by the time I get to the trailer, to the camper, I'm not sure if I can walk anymore. This has been a long 2 days of walking. I know I just having a slight issue at the moment, but if I get to the camper and rest, hopefully that we're rested. So if I don't do anything later for sunset point, then I'll catch you guys in the morning. So it's Saturday afternoon. I did go for a walk this morning. I went on a 2-hour walk. I walked to campgrounds. So the last hour and a half I was recording for some other I was doing some recording. Now I am trying to reset up the dinette because I needed to take out the base for the table. Took it out finally. Only took 2 years. The screws were quite like an inch. 6 of them. Came out easy. I thought I would need a power drill, but I just used manpower. So I'm just trying to reset that up as well. My sleeping arrangement. Doing a little tidying up as well as time goes on. I have to tidy up. The camper is very cold at the moment because I had the heat off as I was recording. I can't take it anymore, so yeah, that's what my afternoon is. It looks like it might be a good evening to go and see the sunset. I am planning to do that still. That's my day. Tomorrow I'm probably roughly going to be doing the same thing I did today. I'm going to go for a walk. Probably not going to do recording anything that I don't see nothing happening. Then Monday. Then there's Monday. Then Tuesday I leave. Yeah, that's still happening. So yeah. I think the cold is affecting me right now. Right, Constance? Yeah, Constance is in the corner watching me, having a little giggle on my expense. But yes. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Yesterday I took off filming for the blog, but I did went for a walk yesterday. Walked the campground, so I'm probably doing that today, but today it's a lot more windier. It was supposed to be raining this morning, but it seems like it's not going to happen. But the wind, it looks like it's even going to pick up even later. The lake looks a little more rough than it did the last few days. Yeah. So yesterday, as I was doing my walk, I took a break at a campsite. I set up my camera to film the nature, hoping to get some kind of animal calling, stuff like that. So where I could hear the waves from the lake. So I can at least get that. So I'm sitting there calmly, and then I zoned out so well that a small little bird literally landed on my right leg and jump scared me. It actually is in the video of me getting scared. And I'm like, what is that? Like, what landed on me? I couldn't really in my mind was at the moment I couldn't believe what would land on me. Then it flew away. It quickly landed and quickly moved, and I'm going to myself, okay. So what it was, it flew to a tree next to us, next to where I was sitting, and it was a small little chickadee. That's literally the next wildlife that I saw on this trip. The first ones I seen were 3 bald eagles. They were far in the distance. but I knew they were bald eagles because of the white heads. I'm not sure if there's another bird that is similar looking to them, but I think it was bald eagles. And then I'm like, okay. And this morning I had another, and then later that day I was in my camper looking at the dinette window, and I saw another little small chickadee bird sitting on the branch. I'm like, the minute I would go get my camera, it would dash away. In a few seconds, it dashed away out of sight. This trip, I haven't really seen much wildlife. Usually I see a lot of birds when I'm camping, but I don't know if it's the time of year that most of them have gone south, or most of them are getting ready for hibernation. But I've saw nothing on this trip realistically, except for that. And on the same day yesterday, when I was walking the campgrounds, I did see another bald eagle sitting in a tree. It sat there for a few minutes as I watched it. Then it flew away, or when I was not paying attention, it flew away. Yeah, that's my wildlife story so far. Tomorrow is Monday, my last day here. I might be planning to do the last hike that's in this park. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Depends on the weather today, if it's supposed to rain or not, because I was in the forecast. Now it's not, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on that. So I might go on a hike tomorrow, because I know that hike is quite muddy if it rains. I mean, I only have really one pair of shoes. My winter boots, I think, was a little overkill for it, because I did pay for it on the Thursday. That's the shoes I wore. Kind of give me blisters, but they always do. Like the first time I wear them for the extensive time, they somehow give me blisters. But yeah, that is the plan for tomorrow, is probably to do that last hike. If I do it, I would complete all the hikes in this park and this trip. Yeah, now I'm going to continue my walk. And may or may not have more to film. Yeah. So I have 4 reasons why I walk the campgrounds at Provincial Park. First and foremost is to get exercise. The second one is to see the other people's trailers. I've always been interested in RVs, so I always like seeing what different RVs around campgrounds. And as well, some people put like their names by the post, and they have like a very cool like sign or decorations that is nice to see. Sometimes they're really nice and unique. Third one is to basically get to know the lay of the land of the campground and the provincial park. And the fourth is to do recon on what future campsites that I would like to stay in. So I like to clearance, how level it is, how big it is. In provincial parks, most of the time the hydro post is in the middle of the trees, and they serve two campsites. So you're either on the left or the right, and sometimes they are not. It's most of the time it leans more to one than the other. So you kind of estimate how long extension cord you will need. I mean, you could buy a 30 amp extension cord, but I had one. I got rid of it. I had two actually. I got rid of both of them just because they were so heavy. And then I went to a smart plug setup with a 15 amp outlet for the camper. Oop, that changed my hands. It's getting tired. So that's what I do, because usually they are not right beside you. The power pedestals, they're far away, and a regular 15 amp or 20 amp extended cord is easier to deal with. I would like to usually get, if I can remember, if a good site comes up, I make a mental note of it. Either take a picture of the post and the campsite if I have my phone with me, and I say this is the campsite, because the power pedestal is on the driver's side, and I can say, okay, here I'm going to need the 50 feet, or I'm only going to need the 25 feet cord that I have for my camper. So I do this, and also if it's a primitive site, I like to look at where the sun may or may not be during the afternoon to get the most solar in, just to get that reference. That's why I walk the campgrounds. But when it's empty like this, when it's closed like this, you can take your time in looking, like if it's leveled or not, if it's good enough for your camper, if you like it has enough coverage or privacy. Yeah. So that's why I walk the campgrounds. And I sometimes do it multiple times, because sometimes you don't always see it on the first round. Yes. So I made it back to the camper. I just made a cup of tea for myself. I'm gonna have lunch and then relax a bit. If the wind dies down, I may go over to the Sunset Point this evening to see it again. Last night I did go. It wasn't windy at the start, but when the sun finally came down, it became really cold and windy. So hopefully, if that happens again tonight, I'm okay. But that's what the weather report was last night. So yeah, just gonna enjoy myself now at camp, in the camper. Maybe start putting stuff away for the journey home on Tuesday. But I'm not gonna use any more. Besides, I do have some stuff from the US camping trip. I still have in the camper that has to come out. I left it in because of this trip. Now I have to take it out. Well, good morning. It's the last day for me at MacGregor Point. I'm on my morning walk. There's really nothing much planned for today. I do have a few things in the camper that I need to put away for tomorrow, due to the fact that it's supposed to rain tonight. And I don't want to do it if it gets wet, because it's just going to be another hassle in the morning if it's raining all day. So yeah, so just out for my morning walk. And this is the most nature noises I've been hearing all my whole truck. So I'm at the shoreline, and it's a lot calmer today than it was yesterday, and I think there actually is no wind. So I'm calling the end of this video. We would like to thank you for watching and spending your time. We also like to remind you, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit the like button or comment down below. It would also help YouTube tell other people about my channel. And we would see you on the next vlog. Oh, I just came back from my walk. I did actually go to the gatehouse to ask a few questions. I got them answered. The park staff lady, she was very nice. She answered my questions about stuff. Because I wanted to know what the other two campgrounds, that when they open, and she told me a long weekend in May, but then it closes up again, then it opens up again in June to September. So I have to look at my schedule for June and to see which dates could work for us. I am now missing one of these hooks. Must be outside. I have to go grab it before I forget. Don't want to lose them. And then I asked a few questions about the winter camping that is here. So hopefully me and my sister can do that sometime. So yeah, now I'm just going to see what can be packed away. I had to drop off the recycling today. I don't want to do that tomorrow. Yeah, it's really not much to do right now. It's a great day. I mean, it's a great day for a fire, but it is not in the budget of this camping trip to do a campfire. Constance, unfortunately, is sad with me for that. She likes her campfires. Yeah, so I took out the Christmas lights down now, just because if it rains in the morning, it's all going to be wet, and it's going to be not a easy way to dry them if it rains throughout the whole day. Yeah, so probably, if the weather keeps up, I might actually go see the sunset one more time tonight, and that'd be probably what I'm going to be doing next. And the next, have a meal, do recycling, drop the garbage off as well. Yeah.